On the menu for tonight's dinner is shepherd's pie, but I am so bored with shepherd's pie. So I kind of want to kick it up a notch. I have no idea how this is going to come out, but I'm going to give it a go. In my head, it sounds good, but I guess we'll see. You know, once I taste it, the ultimate decision will be made whether or not I either ruined tonight's dinner or I just came up with something new to add on to the meal rotation. I'm gonna pull right from the bags, and can I say how nice it feels to be able to now bring back your own shopping bags in some of these stores. This week for groceries, I grabbed some sandwich bread, bananas. These were on sale and everyone here loves them, so I grabbed 2 boxes of the Funny Bones. I noticed these, they're a 2-pack, they're $1, so they're like 50 cents each, and they are peanut butter cupcakes. So I thought we'd give these a try. The biscuits, the Grands from Pillsbury, was on sale 2 for $4, so I thought it'd be the perfect time to try the Hawaiian roll style one. I've been in the mood for croissants, and I really like the ones from this store, so I grabbed a 4-pack from their bakery. The cheese was on sale 2 for $4, and I like to get the bars and shred them myself, so I got a sharp cheddar, I don't even think that focused, and a extra sharp cheddar. Grabbed a lettuce, they were on sale for $1.49. This, I'm pretty sure I probably have 1 or 2 lingering around in the pantry, but everything's kind of thrown in there right now, so I just grabbed, oh, I just realized no salt added. All right, not a big deal. But I did grab a can of sweet corn. It is their store brand, 95 cents. 95 cents for a can of corn. Wow. I find that very expensive. Another ingredient for tonight's dinner. All right, on to the second bag. The grocery store that I did shop at was Stop and Shop this week. I have a Stop and Shop 10 minutes away, but I actually went to a Stop and Shop 25 minutes away because they're the only ones that I can find that still carry this. In fact, the bags used to be double the size of these, and for some reason, they make them smaller now. So I bought up everything that they had because I don't want to drive 25 minutes to go grocery shopping every week just to grab this or whenever I need to buy them. So I want to say they had 5 bags, I'm not sure, but I did grab all of them. My son really likes these. They're the fire grilled chicken by Cooked Perfect. There's no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. It's made with all natural white meat. There's 17 grams of protein and no preservatives. So I grabbed 2, 3, 4, yep, 5 of them. Oh, no, 6 of them. Here's another one. So these stay really good frozen for a long time, and now, you know, I don't have to worry about it for a while. They also have, I believe it's sea salt and black pepper ones, and they have this one, bourbon barbecue recipe. I picked this one up for a dinner some night. I figured make a salad with it. It sounded good. Never tried it, but we'll see. They had these on sale 2 for $4. I wanted the buffalo breasts, but they didn't have it, so I just settled to get the cheddar. Is it cheddar? Yeah, it's made with real cheddar cheese. And one of the main ingredients for tonight's dinner is some tater tots. They call it, the store brand calls it tater bites. It's the original. It's not seasoned. These are the ones I grabbed because these were the ones that were least expensive. All right, I also picked up some store brand 20-foot pack of their water. It was on sale for $1.99. I don't really like their brand of water, but I figure until I can get to BJ's or get a better brand on sale, you know, it's water, and for $1.99, right? I'm not gonna complain. And then this is my last bag. I also picked up some dog food for Wick. It's the Rachel Ray Nutrish. And this one is turkey, brown rice, and venison. Simmons was buy one get one free, and for $4.99 a box. So I ended up paying like $2.50 for a box. And this one's the party cream filled cupcakes and the chocolate cream filled cupcakes. I live with boys. They like junk. I mean, I like junk too, let's be real. This store can be outrageous in pricing. Like, you can go to Target and get this bag for almost $4 cheaper than what I paid. But this is going to be part of brunch this week, and I don't want to stop at a second store just for one item. So I bit the bullet and I bought it, but this was like $9.79, and you only get 5 in here. But if you have not tried these, definitely give them a go. They are really, really, really good. I mean, the air fry, it makes all the difference. And I don't know, it's almost like having Chick-fil-A. These are really, really good. So, and then the last item for dinner tonight, not all of this, but the ground beef was on sale. So I got a big package. I got about a pound of that ground beef inside my pan. I'm gonna add about a medium-sized onion chopped. To season, I'm using some bouillon beef powder. Garlic powder. A little bit of black pepper and some white pepper. Now I'm going to add my meat to my 9 by 13 Pyrex dish, my glass dish. Just going to spread it evenly at the bottom of the pan. And I didn't have to drain the meat mixture. Whatever little fat is in there just gets evaporated. I just realized that the can of corn I picked was not cream style. So luckily I did have one in the pantry. So I'm gonna add it now to the meat mixture. So now I'm gonna just incorporate the meat and the corn together, and I'm thinking that the liquid from the cream style corn is gonna give me the wet that I need to incorporate that mushroom gravy into this. Now it's time to add that mushroom gravy. Get that all incorporated in there. What do you think? You think this is gonna come out good? I hope so. So far, it seems like it's gonna taste all right, but I guess we'll see once I add all of it together. So now my meat and corn portion of my shepherd's pie is set. Now we're gonna move on to the mashed potatoes. I am gonna use instant to make my mashed potatoes, and I would normally make a lot more, but because this isn't going to be the final layer on my shepherd's pie, I'm only going to do about a cup's worth. I've got some real butter chopped up in there. I didn't measure it. I'm also going to put some milk in here, don't measure that either. I put it in cold because the hot water that I have going right now that's going to boil will warm all that up. And then I'm going to season it with some salt. And then I like to also add pepper. Now I'm going to add the water, and I'm basically just going to eyeball it. What do you do for mashed? Do you make your own homemade? Or do you buy instant, or do you do both? I do both. Mostly, to be honest, instant, but lately I have definitely geared more towards making real mashed potatoes. Although instant potatoes, I guess, would be real because it is made with 100% potato buds. I think that's what the package says. I also took them and I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes because I find that it really does fluff up the potatoes. Almost looks real. Well, it is real to me. Dish is a little hot from being in the microwave. I now am going to spread my mash probably end up with a thin layer. Yeah, I'd say about a cup is perfect. I mean, a little bit more wouldn't hurt, but this is fine. And it doesn't have to look perfect because we're going to put a layer of those tater tots over this. And that's kind of how I'm planning on changing this shepherd pie up a little. Between that, the gravy, and the very, very last step, which will be some yummy cheese. This bag of taters is a 32-ounce bag. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to use them all. I'm just basically going to take it and start layering it. Making rows. Let's see if I do end up using the whole bag. Can you see Rick's head right there? He knows he's not allowed in the kitchen when I'm cooking. But I constantly have to remind him. What about you? If you have a dog, do you allow them in the kitchen at all, or if you're cooking? I have a family member who has a dog. Well, now they have two, and both of them, I'm assuming both, I'm not sure about the new one, but I know the one that they've had for years is not allowed in the kitchen whatsoever. Cooking or no cooking going on. And let me tell you, that sweet boy knows not to go into that kitchen, and he never does. He never tries. But my little Wiki, yes, I'm talking to you, doesn't seem to understand that it's an ongoing rule and not just if I say it, you know what I mean? Okay, so it looks like I'm going to use most of the bag, but definitely not going to use all of the bag. I'd say there's probably I don't know, maybe less than a quarter of it left. So now I'm gonna get into the oven. I'm gonna do 350 for a half hour. All right, so it's been in the oven for a half hour. Now I'm gonna take some shredded cheese. This one's already shredded. And I'm gonna sprinkle it all over on top. I hope this tastes good. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? With tater tots, shepherd pie, cheese. What's there not to love, right? Let's just hope it's a good marriage all together. Again, not measuring, just kind of covering the tater tots. It's definitely not a diet food, but 100% comfort food now. Alright, so that's right. And then I'm going to take some of that cheese that I bought. I already shredded it. I just love to use 2 different cheeses when I'm cooking. It just tastes really good and it looks pretty too. So I'm not going to put as much as I did of the other cheese, but definitely enough so that we get that pretty mixture and flavor, of course. All right, I'm gonna put this back in the oven just about until all of the cheese melts. I might even put it on broil just to get that really like toasted cheese on top. I really like that. All right, gee, I said I wasn't gonna put as much, but that kind of looks about the same. All right, so let's put this back into the oven again. I had it in the oven for about 12 minutes, and the last 4 of those 12 minutes, I had it on broil on high. And this is the way it came out. It's the next day, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on that shepherd's pie casserole that I kind of put together yesterday. Okay, so this is what I found with it. As far as the mushroom gravy, next time I make it, I think I would swap it out for either like an au jus gravy. I think that would taste really good, or just maybe a regular brown gravy. You could really taste the mushroom. Like that gravy packet was mushroom strong. It might have been because I didn't add water, so I think maybe in the future I would test it out again just to see if it still comes out strong like that. I mean, if you love the taste of mushroom, it would be right up your alley. I do, but I don't love it enough for the strong taste that it had. But I'm thinking next time, if I do attempt to try it with the mushroom, what I would do is I would add at least a half a cup of water. Maybe diluting it with the water like that would maybe kind of dilute the taste but still give you the mushroom taste, because I do like when casseroles have that mushroom taste. So I would do it either that way, or I would do, like I said, the au jus or the brown gravy. And with that, what I would do is and it's what I usually do with my shepherd's pie anyway, I use 1 cream style corn and I use 1 regular corn. So what I would do there is I definitely would mix the two, like as if I was making my normal shepherd's pie, and I would then either take the water from the canned corn and add that in so that gets mixed with the gravy, or I would drain that and add just a half a cup water. So I definitely would do that. I think even if it wasn't the mushroom taste, I'm thinking that the water would just give that gravy, what am I trying to say? It would give it more of like the saucy texture. It definitely was moist, but it wasn't like gravy. The only other thing I would change is I would make the layer of mashed potatoes a little bit thicker. So instead of using a cup, I would go from either a cup and a half to 2 cups. And I also had it for brunch this morning, and what I did is I actually made an egg and put the egg over it, and it was so good. So if it's something that you think you would try, you know, if you want to have the leftovers and add the egg, it was delicious. You know, it's just, I love to do that. Like, I just love to take leftovers and add something or change it up altogether. I call it leftover magic. So yeah, I really liked it that way. I will let you go now. I will let you get about your business. Maybe you're gonna go watch another video. I won't keep you any longer, but I did want to say, if you do want more recipe videos, give this video a thumbs up. I know I don't incorporate a lot of it here. I do have quite a few recipes that I have done in the past, but I love to cook. Cooking is a huge part of my life. It's just the way it works out with work and just life in general. It's hard to incorporate that, but that's something that I've always wanted to do right from the beginning. So I really do want to bring more of that. So again, if that is something that you would like to see become more of a regular part of Live the Life You Love, go ahead and do that by giving me a thumbs up. Thanks for chilling with me. As always, comment down below. I love to hear from you. Bye.